I love your tattoos. Where did you get them done? And then here comes the flip. Why even add me if you're just gonna pretend I don't even exist?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Hello friends, trace amounts of science. We're getting back into some nice guys today. If you don't know what nice guys are, well, you're probably new to the channel. So first of all, welcome. And second of all, nice guys are guys that say they're nice, but then when things don't go their way, they turn very not nice. Common examples being like, hey, yo, let me get your number. And she's like, no, thanks. And he's like, whatever, you ugly anyways. You know what I'm saying? You've seen it before. Hopefully not in your real life. Hopefully just in passing. And if you haven't been unfortunate enough to have that experience, we can live through it together today, right now. So let's get into it. Most women would flock my way, no problem. Citation needed. Newly single after an 8-year relationship. Online dating seems worse than before. I mean, let's be real with each other. It's never been that great. It's just other options are quickly evaporating. Especially if your personality sucks. I'm 36 male, got a great job, I hit the gym and look good. I dress up casual but nice. I got no debt. I got a Toyota Tacoma 4x4. I live in a house, but my father owns it. And I have a roommate to split the bills with. And I got the master bedroom just 10 minutes from downtown. I seem to have everything I need. And that most women would flock my way, no problem. But it has been dry as a desert for me. And the games and ghosting are non-stop. Dry as a desert, very an apt analogy here. I'm not gonna knock anything he said so far. I could go in on the roommate thing, but shit, I'd be 36 with a roommate if I stayed in California, so I sorta get it. I've only been single for about 3 months, but in this time, I've only dated with a girl for a couple weeks, and I felt like she was below my standards. Then why bother? He's just taking anything he can get. Yeah, you're a pig dog, but I guess it'll do. She blew me off the day that she slept over at my place the second time. Every other woman online ignores me, and the ones that do message me are ugly as hell. I mean, you're entitled to like what you like, but I do think you might be batting a little more than your weight there. Have you ever pondered exactly what it was that made that woman never call you again after coming over for the second time? Because you must have done something right the first time, because you got the second time, but then the second time something went horribly wrong. What was the thing that went horribly wrong? Do you have something weird under your bed? She found it?
What did she find under your bed? Nothing. Is it gross? Scale 1 to 10.
100.
I feel like American women are truly tainted and have unrealistic expectations.
Tainted, just all of them. Tainted. If you're painting everybody with the same brush like that, then you are also tainted, you see?
They just seem psychotic and arrogant.
Huh. And I guess that really upsets you because it's like looking into a mirror.
Is it the birth control and the hormones they're pumped with? Is it social media or 5G cell phone towers making them like this? Regardless of what it is, there is a huge problem with American women.
Yes, and somehow you alone have escaped the miasma. How does that work? Is it because you stay off social media and don't have a 5G cell phone? Also, he's on birth control? It's the man on birth control. It's good for my skin. I don't know if any of that's true. I'm truly making this up here, so please don't take birth control if you're a man. Thank you.
So do you have any protection?
Nah, baby, watch this. Alexa, turn my balls off.
They'd rather be alone than not have a man in the top 5%. I would like to have a beautiful woman, but she doesn't have to be drop dead gorgeous.
Yes, bartering. The first stage is denial or anger. We've seen both of them. I wonder if we'll reach acceptance by the end of this post.
I don't even care for makeup, and if she's a little chubby, that's fine with me. She doesn't even have to dress up too nice, because I think a simple woman is much less drama to deal with.
Yeah, don't be dramatic. I'll let you be a frump. Not too much of a frump, though, or else you're gonna have a talking to. This guy is all the drama in the relationship. That's why it doesn't last more than a couple weeks. I'm not gonna say everybody that's 36 and single has done something wrong, but this guy, he definitely got a couple screws loose. I've been so depressed about women today, so I'm thinking I may travel abroad. Yeah, get out in the world and make it everybody else's problem. Awesome! My first thought was Eastern Europe, because I want a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman mostly. A blonde with green eyes, but I've also heard they can be kind of mean. I suppose mean is really relative. They come from a more stoic culture, perhaps. Americans are essentially like the golden retrievers of tourists, and they'll go up and talk to anybody. Most European people, a bit slower to open up. But he's already 36, he doesn't have that kind of time. Let me just pay you, and we can have a family together and pretend we're happy. That's what he's looking for, isn't it? Second thought was Southeast Asia, like Vietnam or Philippines. I know Asian women are so sweet and tender. Yeah, citation needed. I don't... Sometimes maybe. But if you're full of shit, they're just like any other woman in the world. They're gonna tell you exactly that. My wife's a Filipina. I have no doubts or reservations about the fact that she's gonna love me until the end of time. And that just means I love her as hard as possible. It's great. It works out. But it tends to work out a lot better if you don't have these weird preconceived notions based entirely on media that you watched, I'm sure. Third would be Argentina, Costa Rica, Panama, since I speak good Spanish. Sí, muy bueno. I guess I would say go to, South America, because we don't need you over here in Asia. Thanks. Where should a white man go to? American white women are gone. They're just far gone into outer space. They don't even know it. Well, at least you can go with them as company, I suppose. You really are basing this on what? Bad experiences on dating apps? I can't find anybody on Tinder. You think Tinder works any better in Eastern Europe or Asia? I personally don't know, but I'm gonna assume it's just the same bullshit, but in a different culture. Online dating sucks, dude. Go out, try and meet somebody the old-fashioned way. Sure, you get shot down 1,000 times, but at least once you're locked into something, you both know what you're getting. You know what I mean? There's not going to be much ghosting, because apparently you're physical attracted enough to exchange phone numbers and that. And then, if you manage to act not like a weirdo within the first few dates, then maybe exchange bodily fluids, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. This guy doesn't really see that he is a lot of the problem that's going on. You might could find something in Vietnam or the Philippines, but yeah, it's not gonna last long. But if all you're looking for is the hollow husk of a relationship, then yeah, hop right in. Sounds like that's all he wants anyways. Anyway, whatever, next post. Maybe a nice good guy's in there waiting, talking to himself for months in the inbox. Out of all the men sitting in you women in bonk, y'all still choose to me single. What the hell is happening?
Do you speak English?
Have you ever thought that maybe a nice good guy is just in there talking to himself for months? Sir, this is Facebook. Eyebrow raise emoji. Can I ask why you can't answer my question? Because it's not coherent. I don't know. I just miss my husband. Sad face. Oh, my condolences. When did he die? He didn't. I'm just waiting for him to return from golf. Therefore, he won't be upset about his beginner's handicap and burst with laughter upon reading this rant. Please, don't show him this. Yeah, you didn't know what you was getting yourself into, did you? I mean, he did call himself a nice, good guy, but there wasn't enough time to really pull the mask off or anything. He backed out of that one hella fast. He doesn't want to get beat up by husband. Well advised, I would say. Not because anything he said was offensive, but just because it would be fun. You like guys who treat you like crap. I treat you like a princess. Can I take you on a date? And then she sends a picture of himself back to him and says, no, but this is a better photo for your main. Salute. I can't take you on a date. Why? No is a complete sentence, senor. You don't like good-looking men that are looking for a long-term relationship and would treat you with love and like a princess. Oh, yes. Drip your sweet lies into my ears, would you? You're one of those women that like men that treat them like crap. Sorry, that's not me. You are right. Or maybe you can't handle an Italian man. What's that supposed to mean? I got another 10 years before I discover Gabagool, and then it's all over from there. What is it? Because all my recent exes were black, and I plan on my wife being black when I find her? Well, I had no knowledge of that. It's like, let me accuse you of being racist for not wanting to date me. But it's like racism through osmosis, because my exes were black. It's a wild ride. Opie says, none of your rant has anything to do with me. At your age, you should know not everyone will want you. Demanding to know why is creepy and entitlement. We're strangers. I don't owe you an explanation, and I most certainly do not owe you interest. You have a great day. And thank you oh so much. Salute emoji. No, come on, OP. You have to answer me why. It's because I'm Italian, isn't it? Oh, man. I'm glad you identify with your culture, I guess, but you're about the least Italian I ever met. He didn't say capiche even once. Whatever, I'm moving on. Nobody's real anymore. Only took 2 hours for him to do a complete 180. Lol. Yeah, he was including himself in that nobody is real. There's a lot of projection going on. It's refreshing to meet a real person. I appreciate you. It's already weird. It's already really weird. Are you this desperate for human contact? I smell it on you. It's nasty. Did you leave? Okay. Nice meeting you. I'm leaving like 15 minutes. OP swoops in and says, no, I'm the back doing some training stuff. Sorry. Oh, okay, bet. Get in. Do your thing. Should I leave or do you want me to wait for you? Like, no worries. Winking emoji. The desperation's just dripping off of you. I can smell your need for validation. It's a stinky cologne. You need to learn to be more secure in yourself. It's totally whatever. And then OP says, hey, I just finished. And he says, can we meet up? Nice meeting. Hope someday you find what you're looking for. Fat bar owner's leftovers is not my ideal chick. Get while the getting's good. I got the best blow. Let's... What a shame. So much talent. Wasted. Lol. This sucks. Ugh. So much talent wasted. JK. Dude, where the fuck is this even going? Is he on coke right now? Is that what he meant by I got the best blow? Really seems to be doing the number. This guy zooted it out of his mind. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean anything I said negative yesterday. Forgive me. I'm so sorry. No. Please leave me alone forever. Call her like fat girl bar leftover. Like, nobody's gonna see past that one, dude. You don't want this relationship to continue. That's gonna get brought up a decade later. She might pretend that she forgot at some point, but they never forget. It's in there somewhere. OP says, yeah, that was a lot. You can still come by whenever. To be honest, I didn't even understand what you were trying to say anyways. Neither did I. I'm not hurt, lol, but I would appreciate it if you wouldn't text me anymore. Well, there you go. Laid down nice and flat. I'm sure he's going to deal with that like a normal, rational human being till he gets an 8-ball up his nose and starts doing backflips and punching the drywall. Hoo-ha!
Oh, yeah!
But, you know, that's Future Bee's problem, I suppose.
This nice guy says, just wait till I'm a millionaire. Then you're gonna wish you didn't ghost me.
Yeah, that thing that's totally gonna happen to me somehow. I got no plan or motivation for how to get there, but it's gonna happen to me, definitely. OP says, I rarely check Messenger, and this was in my inbox. Lol, guess I missed out.
Hi there. I love your tattoos. Where did you get them done?
And then here comes the flip.
Why even add me if you're just gonna pretend I don't even exist?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Just wait till I'm a fucking millionaire. Then you're gonna wish you didn't ghost me for absolutely no reason, middle finger emoji.
Wow, you really showed her with that theoretical money, didn't you? No way he's gonna know this guy's name. He has no plan on how to get his $1 million. He's just like rubbing money that doesn't exist into the face of somebody who probably didn't even see the message. Didn't know he existed at all. And he couldn't just be like cool and laid back and like, okay, I sent the message, whatever. He's got to blow up, show his whole ass. It's so dumb. Looks like his name is Brady. So I'm gonna sit you down, Brady, and I'm gonna tell you some things, you know? $1 million is not going to change who you are deep down. You're uncreative, uninteresting, and untalented, and basically a plague to be around. Simply reading what you wrote dropped my IQ by 5 points, and I'm now sub 80. I no longer understand the concepts of irony or sarcasm, and therefore we're gonna have to shut the channel down. Brady, you broke it for everybody. Now nobody gets to enjoy. No, it's gonna take a lot more than that. We'll continue on. I was completely nice to you, proceeds to call me mentally ill and a stalker. I mean, are you either of those things? Or maybe he's either of those things and projecting. I guess we'll see. OP says, hey, sorry, I don't want to keep ignoring you, but I have to be honest, I don't really want to talk to you. I don't want to start drama or anything, like an argument, but some of your past behavior, looking back at it, wasn't the best, and I don't want to be around that kind of behavior. I'm not the kind of person to ghost people, so I just wanted to be honest. Well, that's an exceedingly vague message, but he probably knows exactly what she's talking about.
He says, I was completely nice to you, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Why the fuck you follow me and watch me like a stalker then?
Like I said, I didn't want to start any drama, and I've been following you for like a year. I don't use this account anymore. You're the one that's been texting me.
You're watching my stories. That's why I texted you. I saw you looking at my story. You're in position to judge me. Your behavior is no better.
Yes, this story that I posted publicly for people to look at. I caught you looking at it. There was nothing to catch. It looked interesting. I wanted to see. That's why I don't mess with Facebook, man. Big tech out here dropping the dime on everybody. I watch my wife's stories, and that's it. Nobody else will catch me looking at that shit. I don't care how cool the thumbnail looked. OP says, I haven't. I might have gone through it automatically, but like you probably saw, I erased my profile picture and changed my username since I don't use this account anymore. Then just abandon ship. Let it be dead, like... Who cares? You have this thing about not ghosting people, I sort of get that. But like, do you really want to drag trash like this along with you? I don't know.
What was my behavior that you judge and don't want to be a part of?
OP says, I'm not trying to judge, just trying to be nice and not randomly ghost you. It's exactly what he deserves, just do it, it's fine.
If you want to tell me how to improve my behavior, maybe it would help me. And maybe I would agree with you.
Yeah, maybe. I'm sure that's gonna happen. Your ego will just magically step aside and be like, that's true what she said. It hurts, but you need to hear it. No, never indeed is gonna be like, she's such a bitch for saying that. It hurts because it's true, you idiot! OP says, I'm more than happy to tell you. I just want to be clear, I'm not trying to insult you or make you upset in any way. But how you talked about other women around me was weird, looking back at it. I'm not calling you manipulative or a maltreater in any way, shape, or form, but it felt very weird that you always talked about women negatively around me. The Ukrainian girl who slept at your place was clearly getting uncomfortable with your behavior, and you ignored that. It was unfortunately boundary overstepping, and what you told me that isn't the only girl where you accidentally overstepped boundaries with them. I'm not saying you did that intentionally or that mistakes can't happen, but I'm just trying to avoid people like that in my life. Yeah, people like that. People like you. You could say it a bit more pointedly. I'm pretty sure he's gonna fly off the deep end either way. OP continues, I also talked to another girl who had apparently also met you. Since I don't know both sides of the story, I'm not going to believe or not believe anything since I'm not in the place to judge that. But she also apparently had a bad experience with you. Like I said, I don't know both sides, and I'm not going to say you're bad or good, but personally I'm trying to stay away from certain situations. Yes, situations like you. Also, I just replied because I just didn't want to ghost you. I originally just planned not to text you since I don't want to message dump you or start any drama. It's always going to lead to drama. I somewhat admire that you're being forthright, but at the end of the day, it's too much shit for me to sort through. If we don't talk anymore, you figure it out, okay? This guy says, wow, that sounds like complete bullshit. You're the one with the mental illness and it shows. That was real and good to you and tried to be your friend. You're fake and backstabbed me. Typical city chick. You guys suck out there. Fuck you. Yes, this is about the other city next to mine being bad. It's full of mentally ill stalkers. I'm not going back there again. Yeah, I think that's good. That's good for everyone. OP says, hey, it's fine you're upset, but no need to become insulting. I just tried giving you feedback since that's what you asked for. The brutal honesty really is something that I admire. And on top of that, sitting through the bullshit that comes alongside the brutal honesty, the kickback and the no, it's not true, it's your fault and I hate you, that takes a strong person. I don't have the energy for all that. I might say the thing that I need to say, I might not. But it's definitely not going to become a back and forth. You know, I said the thing I need to say and now it's over. Bye. This dude's quite off his rocker. I hope you find yourself there, buddy. This guy says, you would not find a good guy with those beliefs. Your opening move. Who's your dream dinner party guest, real or fictional? Question wasn't meant for me, but I'll answer. My wife's grandma, because I know she wants to see her again real bad. If I can make that happen, I'm gonna make that happen. Here's a response to it, I guess, or not really a response to it. Somebody just saw it as an opportunity to convey their political beliefs, which, yeah, great. We should just make everything about that. The left and right-wing dating apps, both are shit shows in their own unique and special ways. Doesn't want kids. Left, meaning postmodernism / Marxist communist beliefs, which between Mao in China, Pol Pot in Cambodia, and Stalin in Russia has left between 30 and 55 million people ended in the last 100 years. Atheist. A good definition of God is that in which you put at the top of your importance hierarchy, the thing you make everything else revolve around. Everyone has a god. Example, some people make alcohol their god, bring the thing they make everything else revolve around, and literally give up their families before alcohol. Many examples with drugs or drama, hedonism, you name it. Many people make themselves their own god, failing to sacrifice for others. The fact you want a hotter partner so you win with your ex is so pathetic. You'll not find a good man with these beliefs, only a gay man who isn't righteous. Instead, in his soul is a cry for help. Get right with Jesus. OP just says, are you alright there, mate? The perfect response. None of that had anything to do. What the fuck are you talking about? You want to sit here and try and talk theological beliefs when you can't even use the correct there? I love Jesus, I hate communism, but we are still two fundamentally different people. I don't know where the hell you're going with this. I'm just trying to shift her back onto the right path. Just leave that up to God, okay? People will experience what they need to experience. Right now, what you're doing is having the opposite effect. You're not helping Jesus out at all. Please stop. Anyway, I never meant to hurt you in school. I never meant to make you cry.
Hi, please text me now. Are you a guy or a female? I couldn't tell.
OP says, hi, thank you for asking. Why do you ask?
I just didn't know. What's your real name, please?
Why does it matter to you, though?
Wow. Did you go to this high school? I wanted to be your friend. I see that you're friends with a couple friends of mine. I'm sorry I offended you in any way.
Again, just the deep and desperate need for validation. I don't know how to make you not like this, but I'd really like you to not be like this anymore. OP says, what you see is my real name, sweetheart. It's like if I asked you if you were a man or a pile of shit in a hollowed-out skin suit. A big lumpy one. I'm good, thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Wish I could say the same. Wow, this is getting catty so fast. I love it.
Please don't be mad at me. You seem nice.
But I don't know you.
I want to get to know you. Please? Did you go to this high school? I thought you were kind of cute, but I couldn't tell if you were a boy or a girl. I'm sorry for upsetting you.
This whole conversation's pretty weird. Pretty weird indeed. OP says, I'm open to it, but respect and equality are the key. I did graduate in '99, and I was very much involved in theater and choir, though it was just vocal ensemble in my senior year. Tell me about yourself. I'm not gonna dead name myself, however.
I go by this.
Oh, my brother's name was this. Please don't dead name me if you do know my former name.
I was in theater back in school. What do you mean by dead name you?
Well, he doesn't know the lingo, the terminology, dead name. I do respect him for just straight out asking, though. I don't know what that is. Could you please tell me? I respect that. You're not expected to have all the knowledge in the world. I hope OP answers in a respectful way, or else I think I'm going to flip a little bit on him. OP says, yeah, so that's why we have mutual pals.
Or former name, are you single or married?
Conversations get a little mixed up here. But OP responds to the dead name thing saying, when a trans person has embraced their gender identity, the person they were before dies, in a way. I'm divorced, and now I'm recently engaged with a wedding in April.
I'm glad you messaged me. I like you, though. I wanted to see you in somewhere private, please, sometime.
I'm flattered, but I'm not clear about why. Perfectly fine. I am likable.
I think you're beautiful. I wished I was your boyfriend. I wanted to fall in love with you. OP, do you think I'm ugly or cute? Hello? Are you mad at me? Please text me now.
God. I really grow a spine. Stand the fuck upright, please. Where is your self-respect?
Would you want my cell number? Are you there, OP?
And then OP sends a picture. And the caption in the picture says something about them being engaged.
And he says, you're beautiful. I wished I was there with you now in your place.
This is weird. It's very kind of you. I must respectfully disagree and decline your advances. You could easily be attempting to hurt me. I don't know you, and because you all tormented me in my youth and young adulthood, I hate cisgender men, to be honest.
I'd love to hug you and kiss you if you'd be okay with it. I never meant to hurt you in school.
How old are these fucking people? OP said they graduated in '99? You're far too old for this, can I be honest? Just stop.
Let me tell you about a thing that happened 20 years ago. I'm totally apologetic for it.
Is this the first time you guys have talked in 20 years? Weird. Weird! OP says, I'm happily engaged to be married with a wonderful partner.
I'm not trying to hurt you.
That is certainly fascinating.
I genuinely like you.
And here comes the self-report. Yo!
I've never been with a trans person before, and I kind of was curious to see what it would be like. I have had 4 ex-fiancé.
Yeah, just get cold feet before the wedding, or what's going on there? They figured out that you're a weird, insecure psychopath before you could lock them down with a legal contract? Dang, I hate when that happens. OP says, I am suspicious. That's not gonna change. It seems like you might be what we call a chaser because of your initial blatant disregard for the bare minimum of trans affirmative language. I'm gonna offer a suggestion.
I just never knew a trans person before.
Learn about us. Do not simply sexualize us. This is like so close to being a respectful exchange where they both evolve as human beings. Because even the creep says, I apologize. I don't know if he really means it, but I'm impressed that he'd say it.
You seem like a wonderful person.
OP says, don't apologize. Act.
I want to get to know you better. Let me start over. Hi, my name's this, and I enjoy bowling, and I enjoy reading comic books and drinking coffee.
But it seems like OP's had enough of his shit. Thanks, I'm sorry, but you seem either like you're not or you are a bit dumb, or you're lazy based on the way the conversation started. Apologies can only do so much. I'm telling you the two things that should matter to you. I'm engaged, and I'm not interested in cisgender men.
What is cisgender man?
See? He doesn't know anything at all. He's trying to ingratiate himself, but yeah, he also doesn't want to do the bare minimum of research. He is dumb. He's pretty lazy. You could Google it. Like, Google's right there. OP says, flattered, and I thank you, but I'm not going to be changing my mind on either issue. Just be willing to see if I could help you learn.
I'm new to transgender people and the language, and that's why I'm dumb about it.
A cisgender man's a person who's assigned male at birth and identifies as male for their entire life. Google's a great resource, you know? Also, YouTube. Yeah, I'll stick with the 2-minute Google version. I don't need the 2-hour long YouTube version. I appreciate that, though.
I'm sorry if I made you hate me. Do you want to know something?
Here, if you ever want to have any semblance of a shot with a trans woman, please watch this. If you want more, I have more. And the shared YouTube video is called Identity, a trans coming out story on PhilosophyTube. I mean, I guess that's good. Like I said, it's almost a respectful exchange. You know, here, check out somebody else's point of view. And he's just like,
I'm actually just trying to get my rocks off.
I don't think he has the depth to absorb anything. He's about as deep as a wet sidewalk. OP says, go on. I probably won't want to know.
I really do like you a lot, and I wished I could have been your partner. Your partner's lucky to be with you.
Thanks, but see, this is odd. Super aggro. Did you know me?
What was your name then? I don't know, we might have known each other from theater.
I gave you my last name above, and I refused to give you my first. What year did you graduate?
1998.
So he's also part of the too damn old club. Opie says, my real name, eye-rolling emoji.
I didn't mean it like that.
Yep, pals with Blank's family, among others.
Can we be friends, please? I'm sorry for liking you more than just a friend, though.
Yeah, before he's even established the friend part, he's like, I like you as more than a friend. Well, gee, I appreciate your forwardness, but I've declined multiple times now, and I think this conversation's coming to a close. Thank you. OP says, I'm gonna keep you right here for now. I actually enjoy when I can help people get their stuff straight where trans issues are concerned, but don't expect anything from me. I might lose interest. That happens after I bang my head against a wall for a little bit.
I hope you can please forgive me.
Watch the video, pay attention, learn a thing or two.
I still think you're cute.
You're not listening to me!
Just really not getting the message here, are we? Otherwise, we're just your weird fantasy, and that's fine for some of us, I guess, but not for me. My partner has a cat named Blank, she's a little lumpy, and she's got a lot to say, too. That was a rather nice segue, wasn't it? Perfectly smooth. Now we're on to new topics of conversation. In my dreams.
I like your smile. I wish I was allowed to give you a hug, friend.
It's not that kind of friendship. What the hell are you talking about?
What is this?
Give me a hug. Give me a hug. I need this. Please, give me a hug, Nick. Please, just give me a hug. Ow!
OP says, oy vey, eye roll. Bro, it's a no from me, dog. I'm telling you, over and over. Man, if you only knew how hard my partner and our friends are gonna laugh at these screenshots later.
Please don't show anyone.
That's the risk you took. Are you married? coupled?
No? Well, I am sorry. Could you please not show anyone?
Why are you so worried about it, dude? I thought you said I was super cute and whatever. OP says, well, at least you have that going for you. I'm definitely gonna show people, though. I'm sorry.
I didn't know you were planning to show anyone. I'm sorry.
Why are you ashamed? See? Same question I came up with.
I just don't want people to know. Please.
Why, though? Search your soul. I like this OP, man. They're funny as hell.
I've been straight always. Just please do as I ask.
Damn, dude. Got yourself stuck between a rock and a hard place, don't you? You know what I'm talking about. OP just says, no, thank you. Why are you so ashamed of being interested in trans women? It's okay, truly. I mean, the ham-fisted way you're going about trying to pick me up is a bit cringe, but everybody starts somewhere.
Because people will hate me.
Nobody's gonna hate. Well, probably some people might. But what you need to learn is the truth that's always been self-evident, and that is that it doesn't fucking matter what other people think. As long as you're happy with it in your own life, that's great. But this guy's so fucking insecure, obviously going through something, and I do hope that he finds himself in some type of way. Whatever the hell this is isn't working. OP says, maybe you care about the opinions and feelings of the wrong people, if that's how you feel. Damn.
Laying it down too flat. First of all, I really didn't know you were a trans person.
And OP says, yet you were interested regardless, or possibly because, as you said.
I thought it would have been nice to have been with someone. Please don't show anyone.
Yes, been with someone who I'm deeply ashamed of. That's hilarious. There's like some sort of self-hatred going on here. I'm not a psychologist. I can't unpack it all, but it does smell off. OP says, quit denying yourself the joy that comes along with being your authentic self, dude. I think truer words have never been spoken.
OP says, what authentic self? People used to tease me a lot. I just don't want to be laughed at again. Do you like me as your friend? If you do, please don't show anyone. I used to have depression back then. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I'm not gay at all. Please leave me alone.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Wow, what a shift there at the end. He really backed out. Okay, well, what a ride that's been. Obviously, OP showed people. She showed the whole internet. And I thank you very much for your contribution. And additionally, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching to the end of the video. Hooray! Thank you to the Patreon patrons, the YouTube channel members, the Jerry Army. I made a special video for them yesterday. If you sign up this month, you can have your name included in it next month. I'd be happy to read it. Rip on it. Whatever. A personal connection for only $1 or $2? You can't put a price on that. Yes, you can. It's mostly $1 or $2. But still, thank you guys so much for supporting. Check out the fourth wall for some merch if you haven't quite yet. My t-shirts finally came in, my sweater. I even got myself the ReddX body pillow. I think I'm going to do a stream pretty shortly. And then I could show off all the merch, but I'm still waiting on the Chris Trucker embroidered trucker hat and some buttons, I think. But yeah, lots of good merch options. We're working on more every single day, so keep your eyes out over there. And even if you can't do any of the stuff that I just listed, you watch the video, which again, thank you for that. Before I go, I'd like to remind you, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.